Hey everyone, it's Scott Gustafson. Hope you're having a spectacular day today. It's another superb sunny day here in North Carolina. I want to wrap up our series on how to create more time in our lives, and hopefully this will help improve your life in just a few hours. Let's jump into it. Tip number one, household chores. By nature, we are filthy creatures. It's not our fault. In our lifetime, we will shed about 44 pounds of skin. And this is why it's important to clean something in our apartment, our house, every single day. Our clothes lint so much. So when we're doing laundry, if you have a lot of it, don't try and tackle 3 or 4 loads at one time. Just do a load a day. This won't overwhelm you. It'll make it more manageable. We also need to make our bed. Retired Navy SEAL Admiral William McRaven started this conversation as a commencement speech to a graduating class, and he decided to take it a step further and wrote a New York Times best-selling book on how just making your bed will help you achieve so much more in life. So this is one principle that will help better yourself and your entire world around you. We also need to tidy up the night before. I don't know about you, but I feel so much more relaxed, calm, soothing, tranquil when I wake up in the morning, walk into my kitchen, and I see the kitchen counters are clean, tidied up. There's nothing on them. It's all decluttered. It just gives me a feeling of peacefulness. Tip number 2, let's do some double duty. So don't confuse this with multitasking. Double duty is when you are stuck somewhere, either in rush hour, maybe in the carpool lane, waiting to pick up your kids from school, and you just have some extra free time on your hand to focus on something else. You can answer some emails, read some newsletters, check out your snail mail. Maybe you have some time to listen to that audiobook you just haven't had time to get into. This is a perfect time to do some double duty work. If you do have kids, have them sit at the kitchen table while you cook or clean. That way you're staying engaged with them. If they have any questions, you can be right there to help them out. This is great parent-children time. Tip number 3, learn to say no. So I covered this in my previous video series on managing your time wisely, but it also applies here as well because it's very effective. Don't let others pawn their work off onto your desk. In this case, you want to create or coordinate a time you can both work on it together and not just by yourself so you feel overwhelmed. Don't let other people schedule your life. And tip number 4, this is most important, is we need to learn to refresh ourselves. So I've felt so stressed out in my life before where I was just trying so hard in my pursuit to accomplish so much to try and create more time. I actually stressed myself out to the point where my boss pulled me into her office, sat me down in her chair, and told me just to breathe for 15 minutes. She was nice enough to help me out with the problems that I had while I was just unwinding. Now, I know not every one of us has a boss as cool as I had who could not just tell us to take a time out, but do our work for us. But maybe you do. So we need to learn to refresh ourselves. Remember, it's up to us to stay refreshed by exercising, eating healthy, taking frequent breaks. Staying healthy is the best way to staying energized, and it will help us create more time in the long run. So, if you enjoyed this content on how to create more time in your life to help improve your life for the better, leave a comment or a question below. If you really enjoyed this, like it, follow me, share, and hopefully this will help you create more time in your life. I hope you have an awesome day. Take care.